What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Married to Medicine season 9 episode 13. So we start this episode off. We have Quad visiting Anila, checking in on her, and Quad is letting Anila know what went down at Jackie's house earlier when they had the little cookout situation over there. Well, cook in, cook out, whatever it was, child. And she said, the ladies, Simone, Toya, and Contessa seems to have come to the conclusion that you had something to do with your house being robbed. And Anila was like, girl, what? She said, why in the world would I rob my own house? And if I was going to run an insurance scam, why would I put it all over social media? Why would I blast it? She said, yeah, I felt like Contessa was feeling some kind of way because I felt like she was questioning me. Everything I said, she was questioning what I said. And, well, you sure? Well, this happened. How did that happen? How did that happen? She was like, why? What? And Quad was like, yeah, I feel like, Toya is turning it again, like trying to take the spotlight off of her and trying to put it back on you. Again, just this whole back and forth thing about Anila house being robbed when child. Anyway, but that's pretty much what that scene was all about, was Quad carrying that bone back over to Anila. Okay, and Anila feeling some kind of way about the situation. Okay. Then we have Jackie, Cecil, Simone, and Curtis. The four of them are together trying to figure out how in the world are we going to bring this friend group back together. I feel like every year we had this crisis where we got to bring the friend group back together, right? They said, oh my goodness, it's the worst it's ever been. I don't know about the worst it's ever been, but it's been, it's pretty bad. And how do we bring everybody back together? So they decided they're going to sponsor a trip down to the Blue Ridge Mountains, which is the first place they took their couples trip at the very beginning of the show, probably season 2, I feel like, because maybe it was season 1, but I feel like it was season 2 because I think I saw Quad in the footage, and I don't think did Quad come on season 1 or season 2? Child, I can't remember. But neither here nor there. I guess Quad came on season 1, maybe towards the end. Yeah, she was in season 1. Anyway, I can't, child, that was a long time ago. But neither here nor there. They decided that they're gonna have a trip, and they're gonna try to bring everybody back together, child. We'll see how that works out. Now, down to Anila's house, child, they done guilted Ms. Gomez into coming back from Houston. They said that if you want more money, check. If you want to live in a house, check. If you want a car, check. If you want a 401k, check. If you want stocks and bonds, check. If you want to own a percentage of my business, check. Whatever it takes to get you to come back here and take care of our churn, okay? So Ms. Gomez came back, child. I think anything to get rid of her mama, child. Anything to get rid of her mama. Then we see Contessa going through her fitness. It's not bodybuilding, but it's a fitness competition, and her whole family was there. Scott was there. They all had on hot doc t-shirts, and she came out, she did her thing. She said, my dad has never seen me in a bikini before, for him to come and see me in a bikini, and her dad was there. Now listen, and I'm not saying this to be mean at all. What happened? We know that Dr. Heavenly redid her dad's smile. What happened? And I'm not even saying that to be mean. I'm saying, like, did he get sick again? Because remember, he was sick. And I was just wondering, but it was good to see him. It was good to see the kids that they was all cheering. It was good to see Scott. Scott was front row center. He was the loudest person in the room. Listen, Contessa looks sickening. Do you hear me? Sickening. And she actually ended up winning. She won the competition, so I thought that was sweet. And again, everybody was there cheering her on. The kids, Scott, everybody. So I thought that was really, really sweet. Good for her. Now, we're getting ready for the trip. Everybody's packing. You know how they do. You see everybody packing, get themselves together. Karen and Anila are talking about, how they feel about, Karen was like, listen, The ladies are going to talk. It's going to always be some mess. The ladies are going to talk. He said, but right now, this whole situation, which y'all trying to accuse us of being a part of the whole situation with our house being robbed, like, not only are you putting this on me, not only are y'all spreading this rumor, but now you're turning it into like a whole conspiracy that involves my children. Like, it involves me traumatizing my children. Like, that's not cool. And we're gonna deal with it when we get there. We're gonna deal with it. Now we see Jackie, Cecil, Curtis, and Simone. As they're on their way down, they're talking about the rules for the weekend, right? They're talking about, if you get aggressive, you gotta go. Don't throw stuff, don't get loud. We're gonna have a nice, quiet, let's work this out type of trip, okay? Now, Eugene and Toya are riding down. They riding in their own, they riding down by themselves. And then we have Audra, Martin, Dr. Heavenly, and Quad riding together. Now we found out that Audra and Martin have just come off their wedding. They had a 3-day wedding, child. They celebrated. They had a good time. Now remember, they did the justice of the peace, so technically they were already married, but then because of the wrong, they had to put off the whole ceremony thing. She's from I forget which country in Africa, but she's from, is it Nigeria? I don't want to make up a country, but they had a traditional wedding, like, from her country, and then they had the U.S. version. So, child, they were having themselves a good time. Now, what I love is that they showed up in matching champion sweatsuits, because, of course, we remember the whole thing. Toya made a big deal about her wearing champion when they was down to the Vegas, girl. I thought that was cute. Y'all was trolling Toya a little bit. It was funny. And Cecil asked her, my son, oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that was a jab. That was funny. That was funny. I said, Cecil is a mess. Now, when they get to the house, and I thought this was a good idea, I feel like on reality shows, we're over the whole let's fight over a room, because I'm starting to see this more and more, that when they go on these trips, the rooms are already pre-selected. I think or at least they have like cute little games or something so people can win rooms. I think we're kind of overseeing grown people knock each other over for a damn room, right? So Jackie and Simone assigned rooms. Now, Jackie had her crew downstairs, and her crew would be Audra, Dr. Heavenly, and Quad are downstairs. And then upstairs is Simone's crew, which of course is her, Toya, Eugene, and then Contessa when they get there. Now, Dr. Daddy ain't coming. Team Daddy ain't coming till the next day, because he's taking a class, and Contessa and Scott are coming late. So, Heavenly and Audra get there after. Well, Toya gets there first, and the ladies sit down and have a conversation with Toya, and about what they're trying to accomplish that weekend, and how they need Toya to like really receive the love and really try to work through what it is they're trying to do. And Toya said that she had talked to her pastor's wife, and she told her some things that she wanted Toya to do as far as leading with love and listening instead of reacting, and being open to the process. So I think everybody is sort of kind of listening and kind of here for it, all that good stuff. Then we had Heavenly, Audra, her husband, and Quad show up. And they all get there, and of course the volume, the octaves go up 20 decibels when Heavenly gets there. But all of them go downstairs. They showing them their rooms and everything. Toya's upstairs being Toya. Now Heavenly goes up to Toya and apologizes. She said, "Listen, I've been going through a lot. I'm grieving my mom. I've been doing a lot of crying lately. I've been real emotional, and I apologize. Now listen, let me say this: if I was in this friend group, child, I'd be like, Heavenly, child, girl, just save it. Because you're going to do something else that's going to piss me off in about 0.2 seconds. It is what it is. You just who you are. You're going to say what you're going to say. You're going to act how you're going to act. Now, according to Heavenly, Toya probably owed Heavenly an apology too. Because according to Dr. Heavenly, Toya said some really not so nice things about Heavenly's grieving in the moment when they were arguing. So I just feel like that was a back and forth apology. But who the hell am I? Now, while this is going on upstairs, Downstairs, Audra and Martin are taking a pregnancy test because, girl, I guess she thinks she's pregnant. I feel like they trying to get pregnant because she had like a whole fertility doll with her and everything. So I feel like this was planned. I don't feel like this was a oops, okay? We found out that she has a son who is I don't know, he looks like maybe he's about 8 or 9, I don't know. And so she said that he's excited about being. Now we know that in real time she pregnant. I think she might even had the baby by now, but she pregnant. In the pictures I've seen, she is pregnant. So I'm glad to see that she found out on the show and we got a chance to see this. And of course they had to call their parents because they were like, well, we can't tell these people until we talk to our parents. So it was good to see them happy. It was sweet. I like it. It was nice. It was real cute. Then Anila and Karen show up and look like Eugene prepared a really nice Italian lasagna. It looked good. The garlic bread, it looked really nice. Everything looked. Listen, Eugene, if you ever ready to retire from being a doctor, I feel like your next career is in cooking because Eugene looked like he really throw down and it looked like he knows what he's doing, like technique wise, like not even just I know how to cook really well because I know how to season and I know how to stir it up. It looks like he really has technique and he understands different, like food. Like, it's a difference in being able to cook and then having the technical understanding of food and what works, what doesn't work, and how, temperature and what's the best way to do this and do that. Eugene looks like he really knows what he's doing. And that lasagna looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. And that garlic bread, that paste that he put, oh my gosh. So they're eating their dinner, and of course, y'all know, it's been too nice, it's been too calm. So while they're eating dinner, I think it was Jackie might have asked Anila how she was doing, and Anila said, I'm doing okay. My daughter's having nightmares, and for a while I didn't feel like my home was my home, but we're getting there. We're working back towards it. We're getting back to a good space as far as the house is concerned and stuff. She said, but I just got a question, like, do y'all really feel like I set this up? Y'all really feel like I set up my house being robbed? Child, Toya gonna say, girl, I don't know you. I don't know what you capable of. Toya, did we not just have a whole conversation with you, girl? Anyway, that's where the episode ends, honey. So next week, I guess we pick up with the rest of the argument and the rest of the trip. According to Dr. Heavenly, we only have 15 episodes. We know they've already filmed the reunion, so this was episode 13. So I guess we have next week is the second half of the retreat, and then we'll have that finale episode, and then we go into the reunion, honey. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.